For the real news around Faerun, welcome to Faerun News Network. I'm Dick Dixon.
And I'm Dick Donovich.
And we are the Dicks of FNN.
I feel we killed that last one. We killed that last one.
I think that last one was...
we're still going.
Hi everybody, this is Dick Dixon.
And I am Dick Donovich.
And we are here to bring you the news of Faerun. The news you want, the news you need, the news to keep you informed.
The news you need to hear.
That's right.
One of today's top stories is the border forest is being cut down at a quite alarming rate.
The Lord Protector Nevermember has decreed that the lumber production be suspended until further notice. What do you think about that?
This is gonna be pretty hard for people who or communities around that area who really carve and use that lumber. Like
the archers?
Archers, fletchers, woodcutters. The people that also need to make houses and boats and so.
Ooh, yes, that could put a big damper in that one, absolutely.
This is going to hurt we're going to feel ripples throughout Faerun, I feel.
Well, this decree was based upon a study done by the High Mages of Neverwinter. With the lack of trees is leading to a change in the atmospheric condition.
Some mages do believe that this change in atmosphere could make us possibly the Faerun quite warmer. Later on this later.
The lead mage is some drow wizard. Can you believe this? A drow. We're letting drow tell us what we should do. Why? Why drow? Why? I don't understand why drow. No. No, I don't think so.
There are more kinds of elf. You know this, yes?
But this is a drow wizard that has told the king to stop all wood production. What do they want? They want the wood for themselves? Do they want to take all the wood down to the underworld?
Well, it's something like he has legitimate concern.
He's a drow. The only concern he has is taking over the world. That's crazy.
Moving on now.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
Kraken has been spotted on the Sea of Swords.
That's right. Fishing's been halted because of the loss of boats. What do you think about that?
It's going to be pretty hard. Also, again, port cities, now they're not going to be having the lumber for boats, and now they're not going to be having the fish for food.
So let's see.
Be seeing famine.
So let's see. Now we got the wood cut off. We can't build more boats, but we're losing boats because of a Kraken attack. Now we can't replace the boats that have been lost, but now we're supposed to keep feeding people? I don't get it.
So I believe that we're going to have all of our grain increased by at least 10%.
Well, the farmers will love that because they're going to get paid more, I'm sure.
But that also means the people who are working lumber in those jobs, they can go work for farmers and now farm grain. So this could be
you're talking an axe wielding person is going to go hoe up the ground.
Yes.
Well,
I never said it was perfect, Black.
Oh, well, no. And now a lot of the fishing villages are in ruins right now because of these Kraken attacks. And so it's like, everybody just stay safe, stay inside your homes, because we do have an eyewitness, as a matter of fact.
There are no eyewitnesses. Reports have come in saying that this creature could have been summoned by some kind of fish-like humanoid creatures. We do not know for sure, though.
So what, you're saying these reports say that these fish-like people have been, what, spotted around the attacks or something?
They have been spotted, yes, and people do believe that they also might have been called upon this Kraken.
Well, you know, it just goes back to show you that you can't trust the Cowtoe or the Marrow.
Well, the Marrow, they've been having problems, but why throw Cowtoe in here? They're from Underdark. Okay, well, first of all, the Underdark's the problem. They all come up from the Underdark. Now we're talking about Drow. Now we're talking about Durgar. We're talking about Cowtoe. We're talking about Marrow. We're talking about all these creatures that have come up to us, causing us some major problems. We have always had Marrow problems. Marrow have always been here.
Yes, I know. But now these Cowtoe, what do they want to do? They want to say, oh, my God, today is Kraken.
Well, possibly. We do not know for sure, but I would not say it's just one or two races from Underdark, because they are all pretty bad.
Well, I don't know about all bad.
Dwargar, deep gnomes, deep more kind of ancient beings. Several things that it could be.
Speaking of which,
Earthquake destroys mining town in Malabar.
Marabar, can you believe this? An earthquake caused the mine to collapse, killing over 100 dwarven miners.
All of our sympathy is sent to all the families who have lost someone working in mine.
Absolutely. Yeah, our heart, and if you would like to donate any charitable goods, you can contact your local priest or cleric, and you can find out how to get the shipment to them. I believe that somebody with a red cross or something.
I believe that
on their shirt,
yes.
they had like a red cross or something. They were going around doing some kind of collection.
Something like this.
Yeah, definitely keep a lookout for that. I'll just call them Red Cross. Why not? But keep an eye out.
Simple symbol.
Yeah,
they
just
live with.
Look for the Red Cross, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you get all the stuff to them.
Yes.
Now the price of gold has shot up since this earthquake did happen, which means if you have hordes of gold, guess what?
You best keep that.
You are rich. What?
You see what I did there? You see what
Did you try to talk like me for a second?
I sure did. I do this on purpose.
You did pretty good actually.
I did do try good.
You did. I was rather impressed.
Thank you.
Now I'm not sure how to take it, but I was rather impressed. And with the closing of this mine, local businesses all around Marabar have been closing, unfortunately, and they have been relocating to other cities. Like I said, our heartfelt sympathies go out to everybody in that area, because we know how hard it is to recover from something like this.
Yes, it's quite hard.
I read a scroll the other day that came through. It was a parchment, and it said that the people believed that the dwarves had actually mined a little bit too deep, and it had become unstable. But you know what I think it was?
It might be the Dwargar. They could be digging too close to the surface.
See, look at that. Here we go again, folks. Now we're talking about the Dwargar. Now we're talking about these little dark gnomes.
Deep gnomes.
Deep gnomes. Dark gnomes, deep gnomes, all the same thing to me.
They are all very similar, but distinctly different.
Yes, but I believe it's the Dwargar. I believe they are the ones that caused this earthquake. Because now
they could have also dug too deep in Earth already.
No,
look at this shift.
But look at this. If they collapse the mine, then they have access to the gold. We don't.
That is true.
Oh man.
Well, you do know gnomes are pretty greedy and shifty, just like most dwarves.
It just gets under my skin that they would be willing to kill innocent people for gold.
Well, they are from Underdark.
Well, the Underdark, they only have one thing: evil.
Mostly evil. Mostly. There are like 1-2 good things. Spelunking. They have one good thing.
Okay, fine.
They have one good thing.
Okay. On to the next story. Sorry, folks. Okay, here we go.
So it turns out that some glaciers are starting to melt around the colder places up north.
Yeah.
People do watch out, please.
Yes, rivers and seas are at all-time high. Their levels are just going straight up through the roof. Port cities are worried because of the rising tide. They're afraid that some of the villages might even actually be swept off the coast.
That would not surprise me at all.
The swamps are growing at an alarming rate, which means the lizard folk are going to be having...
Everyone who is like roughly reptilian,
I'm sure they're loving life right now, because let me tell you, they can spread their toes and crawl more better now. Warmer temperatures mean one good thing though.
What is this?
Board shorts are back.
No, they are not.
Oh, board shorts have always been in. It's either that or my Speedo.
You can wear your board shorts.
Board shorts are in, folks. You heard it here first on FNN. All right, folks. We're going to wrap this up today with a little bit of weather report from Don Donovich over here.
Alright, thank you. Apparently it's going to be quite warmer due to the change in atmosphere, as you could tell by the less trees, glaciers melt, It is now warmer. Things are tied together. So it's going to be abnormally warm for the next few weeks in Faerun, and it's going to be partially cloudy with absolutely no chance of rain. It seems quite weird with such high humidity level.
Yep, it's just a matter of time before it all comes crashing down around us.
That is true.
Brought to you by the Drow.
Underdark, not just Drow. Brought to you by Underdark. Also, if you live near coast, please watch out for fog. Humidity is pretty high now, and with the fog near the coasts and also the cracking, please watch out. Use foghorn. Watch for lights. Please be careful at sea.
Don't forget your lanterns. Take your lanterns out. Lantern on the front, lantern on the back. Make sure they're stay lit all times so everybody knows where you are.
That is right. Make sure you're safe.
Boating safety.
That is right.
Important. It's a very important thing.
Make sure everything is tied down pretty nicely too. Just in case something does go fishy. See what I do there? Fishy.
P-U. That's all I gotta say. Alright folks. Hey, thank you for tuning in to FNN today. We are the Dicks of